lights, lots of lights. Namaste, Ashe. Happy, what is today? Today is Wednesday. Happy Wednesday, happy Mercury Day. For those of you who got to see, if you had, I was highly encouraging those who had some type of lens, telescope, or whatever, to view the sky during the blue moon, because they said that there were four planets that were visual around the blue moon, so that made it a rare blue moon. I believe Saturn, Venus, Mars, and Jupiter were present. So I don't have a telescope, I don't have any lenses or anything like that. But then, I wouldn't know what I was looking at. I know Venus, those of you who do uh, look up in the sky, I'm sure you see Venus all the time because that's what I heard. Venus is looks like a star, okay? But also from pictures of the moon. When they were on the moon, Earth looked shiny like a bright light too, but that's because of the sun. So yeah, Mars, Venus, Jupiter, and Saturn. All right, so collective, I'm going to do a message. This card, I know you guys saw me shuffling, but this is, look at all that yellow. Sacred integration, okay? I'm hearing we are one. This is actually in alignment. I wasn't sure if I was going to talk about what Spirit has been telling me, but obviously that's what I need to do, okay? Because soulful connection and sacred integration, a sacred union, coming together, we are one type of things, sacred vision, being able to see spiritually, but through some type of sacred connection. Okay. I'll do a collective, a general collective. So what Spirit, the message that Spirit wanted me to share, this is not the first time Spirit wanted me to share this, but I just didn't know how to articulate it without getting so much backlash, because I do get it. Trust me. There are, a lot of people who do readings, but they also are fraudulent. They don't have the integrity, and they are not trustworthy, right? And they show it, and I'm not talking about people hating on people. I'm talking about actual people who are scammers, or they're not really channeling and they're just putting on a show. So I get it. A lot of people have been burned from readers, but there's only a small portion of readers, and I less than this amount, probably about this amount, okay, that I will listen to, and I know that they're actually connecting. I know that they're channeling. I know that they're not just reading words off of a card or literally interpreting what the book says that this means without any type of spiritual connection. I know there are folks who are actually tapped in. What Spirit is telling me is that I've been doing messages, okay? But these messages, other readers are saying the exact same messages. And I read someone's comments, and the person said, this is a repeat. What do you already did this message before. He said something like, you already said this message before, and it's the same thing that another reader has said right around the same time. So basically, he was accusing her of not being authentic. Now, I can say that he was right. The message sound exactly like a reading that, because for a second, I'm just like, wait a minute, she just did this reading. But sometimes, and I tell you guys this all the time, sometimes messages repeat. For me, if Spirit keeps telling me to do this, well, I don't have to. When I pull the cards, the same when the same messages repeat, it's normally a message I don't want to deliver. Okay, and it'll keep being on repeat until, I don't know, I guess the right people hear it. All the people who need to hear it, hear it. I don't really know how that works, but what I do know is that if I'm repeating a message and then my favorite people are picking up on the same messages, that means one of a few things. One, we're tapped into the same collective energies. But I can tell you for a fact that none of us live close to each other. We have to catch a plane, okay? I don't even know these people personally, but just for geographical references, I can't get there. I definitely wouldn't want to take the drive. This is plane, right? One of the readers is not even in the States, okay? But another reason could be because the seriousness of the message, you guys need to understand it. And another reason why various readers are reading the same messages, there's the same messages, the same thing, the same. It seems like we're all reading a script, right? And just passing it around. Another reason could be that this is happening to a vast amount of people. Okay. And I'm just going to say one of the messages is very, very specific. There is a Leo energy out here, a masculine Leo energy, down low, sick, not letting people, we already know what down low is. Now, this kept coming up in my collectives recently. Now, it's even out in their community. Readers in their community is saying the same thing. It's too specific. So what does this mean? This person gets around, okay? And it's serious. And what it means is that I don't know who their collectives are or who's in common. I don't even know how you guys become, my collective, because I don't know you guys. You don't know me unless you're watching me, you're a family member or a friend who's watching me. But other than that, you guys don't know me. I don't know you. I don't know how it works, like whose energy we tap into. I don't know how that works exactly. But all I know is there are 4 readers. One is a new person. They just started coming across my feed. 4 readers in 4 different locations. None of us are near each other. And it's very specific. The description of this person is the same. Okay? The zodiac signs are the same. The nature of this person is the same. What they're doing is the same. So that is the universe, okay? This person's energy is reeking. And it's telling me that this person probably travels a lot, probably gets around, okay? And has probably been with multiple people in the collective. Now, I'm not here supporting, I'm not giving credit or support to anything other than the fact that I know when I channel a message, and it's a hard pill to swallow, I pray and I ask Spirit, can you please just hurry up and let this be over? Just because some messages we don't want to give. They're not easy pills to swallow. So what that tells me is, I'm going to tell you right now what Spirit is telling me about this person. This person is about to get caught because, trigger warning, and this is making my stomach upset because we got people out here who's sick. Okay? This person may have caused other people to be sick, or this person may take medication, and they may do risky behaviors while they're taking their medications. This person may have a small circle of people who's aware of their condition, but I believe collective, this person has been with a lot of people in the collective, okay? And that's why readers all at the same time. So collective, this is where you have to do your due diligence. The spirit of the gift of discernment is available to anybody. If you ask spirit a question, you will get an answer. If you want to know why are 20 different readers in 20 different locations all at the same time saying pretty much the exact message, okay? Ask spirit why. Is there validity to it, and does it apply to me? Okay? Ask, does it apply to you? Because just because you're used to hearing people give you messages about your past, there are people out here. Welcome in, welcome in. There are people out here who we don't. My agreement with spirit, I don't want to just tell you about your past. That's too easy. That's too easy. Or broad and bland. I don't want that. I want to tell you things that will let you know that I'm actually I'm tapped in, okay, as they say. So I don't want to just, someone broke your heart and you're still you still think about this person. Do you know how many people that apply to? But some people, that's your love reading right there. You don't even need no cards. So what I'm saying is collective. If you think something is false, if you feel like someone is shady, and I'm not talking to those who in general don't like messengers, period, because there are a group of y'all watch the hell out of these readings, but you are skeptical about everything. You're not included in this, because if you're skeptical about everything, then you're skeptical about everything. You'll never believe anything. Okay, I'm talking to those who sometimes you're just like, whoa, wait a minute, ask spirit. Always, you have that ability to ask and hear back a response. So that's what I need, because this message about this person that is sick, that's not cool. That's not cool at all. Those of you who have come in, welcome in, welcome in. I am Dragon. I wanted to get started with a collective message. And let me be honest with you guys, I was not going to do what Spirit told me to do. And that's why this card came out. Sacred integration, because that's what's happening when readers are coming together with the same messages to give to the same collective. Because if you guys are going to 5 different readers and I'm one of them and we're saying the same message, that means our energies are connected. I don't have to know these readers. I don't even have to need to know their. If this card had not come out, I would not have said what I just said for the past 13 minutes. Now, should I have taken heed to what Spirit told me to do? Yeah, I should have, but I didn't. Spirit knew that. That's why this damn card came out. Spirit is like, I know that's not what you want to talk about. You just think you're about to pick up the tarot deck. And look, this is not even a tarot deck. This is not even a tarot deck. Shade of Art. I like that profile name. Happy Mercury Day. Happy Wednesday. So, integrate sacred wisdom into your daily life. Okay, this practice will enhance your spiritual and personal growth. I don't even know how to do that. So this actually sounds like this is something that I need to take heed to. Okay, this sounds like something I need to take heed to. Collective also. Take it how it resonates. If this is something that you're just like, I don't understand what this means. Wow, perfect example right here. Abundance mindset. You know how people say, hey, I'm doing a full moon ritual. Anybody want to get in on the list? That's an example of what this sacred integration is. So we're all coming together for one intention. We're coming together to manifest. So you guys as a collective, when it comes to abundance, so we're doing manifestation. So we want to manifest. We want something in abundance, right? We're all having that collective mindset. Okay? If you think of your abundance as something that happens in the future, then it will always be one day away from you. This is the problem that a lot of people have, and this is why people, when I say, "Hey, I'm doing a blue moon manifestation ritual. Do you guys want to be on the list?" Just send your whatever is on your heart's desire, your whatever your heart wants to send. I never set a cost because some people, well, first of all, nobody ever gives what I ask for anyway. It's always above and beyond. So I just set the tone. You set the tone. Whatever you send, you reap according to how you sow. Okay. But a lot of people are just like, well, when I ask them, what are your intentions? I'm listening. I want to know how you talk. I want to know your language. Okay. There's always a teachable moment because people are just like, I can't manifest. Yes, you can. You do every day. You do every day. But when I read people's manifestation list, I'm listening, looking at the language, and people, that's what they do. They always prolong their manifestation for, oh, in a year, in this. And there's nothing wrong with setting goals with timelines, nothing wrong at all. But if you find yourself chasing time, something is, maybe you should stop chasing time. Maybe you should start asking, be open to receive. Okay. So that's just an example of sacred integration. We all come together. We're the collective coming together. I'm coming together. Words of abundance is pretty much the feedback that you guys get after I do the ritual. Okay. So I don't just do the ritual and then boom, that's it. No. I show evidence of the ritual, and I also give you spiritual feedback. Okay. That is a soulful connection. Once you have sent me your heart's desires, your intentions, and let me just tell you guys, you guys are not. I know I get a lot of gremlins live stream, but behind closed doors, when you guys are communicating with me, the ones that are serious, I can feel your heart. A lot of you guys are really good people, you know, and I don't mean good as good versus evil, but you good peoples. I don't know how else to say it, but I can feel your intentions through the words when I ask you guys to send me your intentions, your goals, and what you plan to manifest. And everybody's so different, but I it never gets dull. It's never work. It's never like a job to do. It's never like a job to do. It's just part of who I am. And doing these things don't bother me. But that's an example of a soulful connection when I connect with you guys' intentions. When you guys open up and, you don't know me, but you send me your intentions. So you open up to me. That in itself allows abundance to come to you just by doing that act alone. Okay. Deepen your soulful connections with others. When you send me your list of your intentions and your goals and what you want to manifest, that is a deep connection. You open yourself up to me. Okay. And then I receive that energy. Now, although we may not become personal friends, but that's why it's called a soulful connection. We're connecting on a soul level. And I always do what you guys ask me to do. Okay. I always do what you guys ask me to do. I don't change anything because I shouldn't. That's not what I'm supposed to do. Okay, this enriches your spiritual journey, and that's the two-way street. So then we have sacred vision here. Okay, open yourself to sacred visions. These insights will offer clarity and direction on your spiritual journey. It's interesting because I was instructed, I was given spiritual feedback to tell someone or to guide someone or direct someone to actually do a visualization. Um, and whatever the feedback spirit gives me, I always give it to you guys and let you know what am I hearing. Because mind you, I'm putting this stuff out and it's always a two-way street. Whenever you talk to spirit, spirit talks back. I've just gotten to the point where it's just as if spirit is here. Spirit is always here. So when I speak, when that moment of pause comes, then I hear back. It happens just like that. So collective, although, whatever spirit is the leader here, okay? Most importantly, block out distractions, okay? Block out distractions. Your life purpose and other priorities need your undivided attention. So when you are listening to readers and you're just like, I'm so tired. All this reader does is talk about toxicity and this and that and that and this. Well, guess what? Because that collective energy that the reader is picking up on is toxic. And if you're the one that this stuff is happening to, revelation is coming to somebody. That's why those toxic energies keep coming out about someone stealing someone's inheritance, about people in a love triangle that they have no idea that they're in, third parties, secret identities, and, parents of lovers doing magic on you. And it's because you don't know. And these messages keep repeat because when you finally catch on to, oh my gosh, this is my story, then you are able to now understand why shit has been happening into your life. Oh, now I know why Brenda, every time she comes to the picnic, she stands over to the side and nobody goes to talk to her. Oh, now I understand why every holiday I have to ask what's going on and everybody has already made plans. Oh, that's why my boyfriend's mother is always inviting me over without him. You start putting pieces together through these readings, okay? And the longer it takes for you to get it, the more these messages are going to repeat. Unfortunately, just like you guys are like, I'm tired of hearing about this bullshit, readers say the same thing. Oracles, messengers say the same thing. But I have learned not to, I have come to the realization that there are people who, although you started this message 5 months ago, someone may find you today, and this is their story. So they got to catch on just like the other people who started listening 5 months ago. So now a whole year has gone by. However, for some people, once revelation come, then they start protecting themselves or trying to figure out how to protect themselves. They start addressing issues like being attacked and being defenseless because they didn't know they were being attacked. Some of these readers are now offering services to help. It's not just to get an extra coin. Some of these people are really gifted and they really want to help the collective. When people go to fuck off on these readings and they blow up and they're mad and they're pissed and they're cursing these karmic energies out, trust me, 9 times out of 9, they probably are a spiritual warrior. And what you don't know is they're probably going to bat for you. You have no idea. You have no idea. That's why they're so passionate. And sometimes readers take notes. They're like, wait a minute, let me write this down. Or they're like, hold on a second. I need to, like I just said, I needed to hone in on this message. So what I'm going to do is put this to the side because I got some work to do as far as this card is the messages on this card is concerned. But whoever this nasty ass person is that's sick out here on the down low, do what you do. But don't have women out here thinking that you're heterosexual, you're having babies with them, but you just got emotional issues. Or you got mental health, because there's some folks out here who talking about they got mental health issues, they just need to take a break, but they go run to John, okay? They tired of you because they really don't want to live this life with you no more. They're itching for John. So they ghost you, the whole family, and they go be with John. John knows that his lover is down low. So John is going to keep it secret. You don't know. But when the message comes out, and you feel like that's probably me, but then you don't accept it because you're just like, no, I'm not going to do the work, or you want to be in denial, whatever the case may be. So I'm going to let that one sit right there, because I'm going to let that sit right there, collective, okay? So just know I'm going to come back and do a whole nother message. But just know that it's not always a scam, that all the readers that you like and that you listen to are saying the same thing at the same time, and the same zodiac signs are coming out. We all have different styles, okay? I like to use my dice sometimes, my divination dice. I like to use playing cards sometimes. I like to use oracles. I have 4 different types of tarot decks that don't have the same interpretations. I have a variety of stuff, and plus I channel messages, okay? And there are other readers that they don't see the same thing. We all can be looking at the waxing moon card, and 10 different readers can see 10 different things, and all 10 of those things are dead on for somebody, okay? What's not dead on for you, and also, you guys, another thing, please stop reading readings, because you don't know what that person is channeling behind these messages. Now, you may be a tarot reader, or you may be a tarot reader, or you may be so used to getting tarot readings done that you think, I know what the star means, okay? And so you're just like, oh, if I say the star with the 7 of Wands in reverse is someone's life force energy is being drained. And then you go with, well, no, somebody's just, they're losing, their stardom and fame is, they're losing fans, stardom and fame, you know. Don't do that. People do that all the time. If you are a tarot reader and this means to you, the star with the 7 of Wands in reverse, if that means that somebody is losing fame and stardom, okay, then let that be how you interpret it. But don't go in the chat telling a reader what the message is. Because, see, you throw other people off who don't know. And then that's when people who don't know, if they're not using the gift of discernment, they may be led astray or whatever the case may be. But that's a pet peeve of mine. If I'm giving you a message, don't read for yourself. If you do, I will stop reading and you will not get a refund and I will cut you off. Okay? Because if you want to read for yourself, then read for yourself. But don't come to me. Okay? Now sometimes I may identify gifted folks in the chat and I'm like, I'm missing something here. What am I missing? Because sometimes the channel messages come in a little slow. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes it's like Mercury retrograde with the channeling. Is sometimes there's like a delay. I don't know where that comes from. And all of a sudden it's just like, I know what the King of Pentacles in reverse. I know what that could represent. An unstable foundation, a shaky business, or someone going bankrupt, or someone, being greedy. I know the Two of Pentacles in reverse can mean misappropriation of priorities, or not prioritizing, or being chaotic and not adaptable. Someone who is got too much on their plate. But what is Spirit saying? Sometimes when we're listening to Spirit and we're waiting on Spirit to talk, sometimes it's like, I could go ahead and interpret these cards, but when you're used to channeling, actually the cards is just, sometimes it helps put the pieces together, but sometimes, I'm going to be honest with you, when I read, half of what I'm telling you don't have shit to do with the cards. Like, the cards are just cues. They're just cues. Right? And then and the rest comes from Spirit. But collective, whoever you are, there is somebody, this King of Pentacles, if Spirit said this is real energy. So the King of Pentacles in reverse with the Two of Pentacles in reverse, someone is definitely, they're overwhelmed. It's like, I just literally heard someone doesn't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. That is an old as European saying, okay? Okay, it's like you're living it, you're so like, I don't even want to say dirt poor because it's insulting to the dirt, okay? Some of you guys are running thin. Like, you've stretched to the max. Like, there's no more stretching. You can't bend. There's no more bending you. You have no more bend. And also, Spirit said, I'm talking to someone who normally solves their problems with money. You, my dear, you are tapped out. You can't fix this one with money because you don't even have the money to fix it. So whoever I'm talking to, maybe you went through a phase where you just overindulged, over-embellished, oversold. You got caught up in some type of cyclone that led you to being financially, somebody's really, really in the red zone. I don't want to say broke, but you're in the red zone real bad. For some of you, you may have, although it's a small business, it could be an LLC or S corporation, okay, or LP. You're not able to pay your people, okay? You're not able to pay your people. Spirit, give me some energy on this. Yeah, we got the Page of Swords in reverse. You're trying to buy time with lies. The Hermit, you're trying to figure out. For some of you, collective, you may be the one that's actually waiting to be compensated by this entity. Because I heard someone is trying to hide under their entity so that they are not sued personally. LLC, S Corp, or LP. Okay. The Page of Wands in reverse, the Empress in reverse. Okay, so whoever, yeah, the Ace of Coins in reverse, unstable financially. Okay, greedy. Somebody, the King of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody got greedy and backfired. Okay, the Knight of Coins in reverse and the Magician in reverse. Okay, um, it didn't just happen. You actually gave no F's about whatever, whoever this King of Pentacles represents. You did not care about. Wait a minute, hold up. I'm hearing, hey, big spender. So someone could like women, fast cars. Someone could like women in fast cars. Someone likes to showboat. That's what this is. This King of Pentacles. So collective, if you were already if you were in working for someone, whether you're a contract, whether you contract with them or you are an employee, and you're not getting paid, and it looks like, and you work there, so you're just like, wait a minute, the business is bringing in, but what's going on? Why am I not getting paid? Somebody's not getting paid. And it's not because the business is a bad business. It's because whoever did the infrastructure, the King of Cups in reverse, they gave it no F's about the business. They took the business money. I'm hearing, hey, big spender. Someone likes fast cars and they like to spend their money on women. So whoever is the issuer or signs your checks or whatever the case may be, whoever you have a contract with, this is actually what they do. Page of Coins in reverse. They are not going to follow through. They are not learning from their lessons. You all need to collectively get together and take action. Okay. We have the King of Wands here. I could be talking to a masculine. Take some action. The behavior, this is definitely foolish behavior of this King of Pentacles. In reverse, now this person may be this person may be yeah, they really don't care. They the energy out here, they don't care that they're not able to pay you guys. They don't care that you guys have bills. The Page of Wands in reverse, very negative, okay? Look, they already trying to find a new business to start up. Ain't that some shit? Because they like, oh, the hell with this one. I'm just going to file chapter 11 or 13, chapter 11, one of those bankruptcies. They're going to file to save their own ass. They're hiding behind their corporation so that they don't get personally sued. But collective, if you have not been getting paid, or if this is you, collective, if you are in this situation, let me just say this. It's not about the business getting better, because he's about to shut down this business. This is a masculine. He's about to shut down this business. He's about to file. He's about to file something to close, to absolve the business. So that he's not held liable for paying any debts, which includes paying employees. So if you all feel like take action now before you're not able to, because you won't be able to sue this person. You won't be able to sue this person once this person does a business bankruptcy. Okay? Business bankruptcy is a legal process utilized when a company cannot repay its outstanding debts. Under the guidance of the bankruptcy court, business can eliminate debt, restructure eliminate debt, aka fire folks legally, without pay. Okay, I'm talking to somebody that's not getting paid. Restructure their finances to continue operating. I think he's past that point. I think he's past that point. I think he's done hardship things. And when you guys ask questions about why you're not getting paid, they either are very sarcastic, they lie, or they just don't answer your questions. Okay? Liquidating assets also to settle with creditors. So look, you're not a creditor. You guys are employees or contractors. So they can liquidate their assets, but you won't get paid from that. So you guys, whoever I'm talking to, has this, he's already past the point of getting some type of relief. Okay, business relief. Now he may have paid off like creditors, like I'm hearing he had a vehicle in the name of his company. He probably paid that because he wants to keep the vehicle. See something here. Yeah, he's on to a new business, you guys. I'm hearing his, if he had any business partners, they already bailed out. Yeah, the death card, the magician in reverse. Yeah, this was all planned. Okay, this is just collective. If this applies to you, if you have not been getting paid and you work for a small business owner, okay, it doesn't matter what field it is, you're not going to get your money. Okay, or take action now. File. I don't know. File through somebody because from what I'm hearing, Spirit is saying he's filing business bankruptcy. I think it's chapter 7, something like that. I don't know, 7, 11, 13, one of those numbers. He's filing, okay? Yes, the King of Pentacles. He's filing. Yes, I cannot make this shit up. The King of Pentacles, Justice, and the Six of Pentacles. Now, he has repaid his creditors. You guys, if you work for a small business and you have not getting paid, he don't give a shit about you. Okay? He's paying back the people like whatever showboat things, because I'm hearing big spender. He likes to buy fancy cars. That's what I'm hearing. He likes to buy fast cars and he likes to pay for women. So all the women expensive, the hotels, whatever he's purchased for these women, that's what I'm hearing. Who knows? He could have written them off as business trips, business meetings to acquire, new deals or whatever the case may be. But he has exhausted everything. Okay. The 5 of Swords in reverse. So what that, excuse me. So what that means is he's cutting his losses. He's cutting his losses, okay? The 5 of Swords in reverse. He's already settled the debt with his creditors. Justice, King of Pentacles, and the 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, he settled his debt with the creditors. Okay? Now he has received relief funds. That. He's not getting that. He's not getting that anymore. He didn't use that to pay you guys, or he probably used a little bit. But what I'm hearing is this person is bad news, okay? They don't set themselves up for success. This is the way that they play their game. They do this all the time. They'll build a business, they'll get all the credit, they'll get all the whatever funds. They'll pay you guys at first. But I'm hearing this person does this all the time. Okay. How is this going to affect the collective, Spirit? How is this bankruptcy? 5 of Pentacles. Y'all, some of y'all got you got children and you're newlyweds. Or some of y'all were planning on getting married, or you've already put money into a wedding. You are planning on having children, but you look, some of y'all are already financially drowning from not being paid. And some of you, this is your first marriage, your first go round. Look at this. It's a damn shame. Nine of Pentacles in reverse, Page of Swords in reverse. And you know what's crazy about this? Temperance in reverse. This is effed up energy. Four Wands in reverse. Manipulated, deceived, lied to. That's the Page of Swords in reverse. Lied to, manipulated by this King of Pentacles in reverse, while he out here buying fast, fancy cars and spending money on women. You got women who Chariot in reverse. Now they don't even know what to do. Temperance in reverse. Needing, not in alignment, and don't even know which way to go to get back in alignment. Some of you guys thought you had security with this business. The Four Wands in reverse. You're arguing with your person. Yeah, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Not able to pay your bills. You're not able to support yourself. The Five of Pentacles, financial loss. And you don't even know when things are going to get better. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. You're looking for a new job. Y'all, he's gone. Okay? He done left. So I'm going to close out on this note. If this applies to you, collective, take action now. Because he's in the process of filing. He's already taken legal action to keep the things, but he has no intentions on paying you all. And he's starting a new business structure. So for some of you, if he's like, yeah, unfortunately, yeah, can you come with me? I'm starting a new business, but you know, this one, unfortunately, it failed. Don't go with that man. Don't go with that man. Don't go with that man. If he couldn't pay you with this business, what makes you think he could pay you with another business? I mean, just think about it. If he can, just think about it. Where is he getting the money to start up a new business? Because bankruptcy, all you need is for time to go by. Just let time go by. Your credit resets. And you can start before you know it, you're starting anew. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, you guys are trying to find another job. You got your own mortgage to pay, and collective. Well, I was about to get off, and then that message just came out. But if it applies to you, collective, and he's still running the business, and you're still getting up and going, and you're working for this person, you're still doing work for this person, you need to take action. It is that serious, because some of you are just like, no, I don't want to do that. No, he'll pay me eventually. No, I promise you, he's not. And there is no such thing as the business not able to pay me. Business structures, there's business relief out here, okay? Yes. And there are funds to pay unpaid employees. You just have to do your homework. This is something that is worth fighting for. Yes, it is. And don't go join him in that new business, because he's going to do you the same way. All right, collective. Those are the messages that I have for you. Please like, subscribe. Till the next time, with love and light. Namaste, Ashe.